is Nicky. I'm co-founder of W.S.P.R, West Sydney Paranormal Research. Last night we had a W.S.P.R event at the Hero of Waterloo, a little hotel down in the Rocks. During the course of the evening we had a dinner break, and upstairs is where we had the function in a tiny little room. It was only about 35 of us, so it was really quite intimate and lovely. And a gentleman walked into the room. He kind of was a little bit out of place, which is why we noticed him, yeah? To me, he looked lighter, and I don't know if that's psychologically, because we were all dressed in black, it was dark, but I noticed it was the owner of the facility. I'd met him a few times previously, a few years ago, and I commented to one of my teammates, oh look, you know, it's the owner, he's come all the way up here to just check out how the event's going. You know, he's really supportive about the paranormal, so it's really cool that he kind of made the effort to come up all these steps to just see how it was going. Funnily enough, he actually said to my girlfriend's father, you know, how's it going? You enjoying the evening? He shook his hand and disappeared, right? That was the end of that. The end of the night, we were outside at the cars just packing up, and everyone was ready to go, and I said to my partner and founder, Craig, I said, wasn't that great that the owner came up, you know, to have a look at how the event was going? And Craig goes, she? I said, no, he. It was Ivan. And Craig just said, no, Nick, he died a couple of years ago. I said, no, right? No way. Another one of our team members, Jared, he'd also seen him and said, no, mate, he walked in, it was definitely there. We saw him. The historian had actually had a photograph of what he looked like. So she pulled out the photo, and oh my God, he had the same outfit on that he had in the photo that we'd seen, you know, a little while beforehand. So I rang the girl that I was talking to, whose father had shaken the hand. And I'd said to Chloe, do you want to have a look on the website? I told her the story. Said, when I get off the phone, have a look on the website, show the photo to your dad, see if it's the same man that he saw. 2 seconds later, she rang me back and she said, oh my goodness, Nick, yep, it's Ivan. You know, that was the man he spoke to. And while that was going on, Craig had gone to check with the guys closing up at the hotel, you know, how long Ivan had been passed away for. And one of the workers turned around and said, mate, that's funny you should ask that. It was 2 years tonight. Now, my girlfriend's father, he freaked out, had to pull over. He was driving in a total state of shock. We're still trying to kind of make sense of it. I'm still getting goosebumps now even talking about it. It was just totally surreal. And it just goes to show that it doesn't have to be really loud and noisy for it to be a paranormal experience. It's just these really subtle, beautiful energies, and we could have missed it. It just could have missed it if I hadn't have just made that comment to Craig. We would have missed the whole thing and not realised that we'd actually, you know, had such an experience. And for Chloe's dad, who was very sceptical, he's now got his own really cool ghost story, and you know, has certainly opened his eyes to what his daughter does now in our after hours and what we do as a team. So it's great. Just was really blessed. We're really blessed. Cool.